This poem is first not about drug abuse, but for those who have been abused. This poem is for Aisha, whose beautiful made men beautiful, whose eyes made the moon clustered by stars a boring sight, whose smile wrought hearts to joy, whose accent is a language in itself, but yet Aisha was never seen. Because daily her mother looked at her, yet Aisha was never seen, which made it easier for her to believe in spirits. It wasn't the sun that gave her dry jeans. She kept pointing to her cousin, but her mom thought she was causing a sin. But she was pointing to her cousin because he sneaked under her skin. And yet, Aisha was never seen, and because she wasn't truly seen, from age 10, she learned to pretend that there was no one to truly call friend. This poem is for John, a bright boy from a happy home, surrounded by love but always alone. He has learned to sit at the depth of the ocean, thirsty, knowing that opening his mouth wouldn't quench his thirst. He is in his 6th year in medical school. John actually wants to be a plumber, because since the age of 6, he loved to watch his mom's face sink into happy every time he attempts to fix the broken sink. But since from the start, he has always loved pipes, and now he smoked pipe to get by. Yes, I know you have a story. It wasn't your plan to fall into substance. You just wanted to drown your circumstance, so you started. They say hot people, but then drugs gave you a temporal cure. But then you forgot that every time you try to drown your circumstance, you talk more about your circumstance under the influence of substance. It's sad that in your attempt not to hurt people, you hurt more people. You see, now we have more science to art students. Students who have mastered the chemistry of finding solution by taking in every solution. Students who have mastered the chemistry of finding solution by taking in solutions. You see, they have learned the osmosis, filtration, and diffusion. They just want to get to a higher concentration. They have mastered the physics of getting more work done by external acceleration. Because you see, a body at rest will remain at rest unless acted upon. And yes, they are living in a cold world, which made it easier for them to take syrups to stop them from coughing. And students who have never touched a computer before are now hooked on codeine. Vegetarians beefing the system because they only want weed. And yes, we are all here. But you see, now we have 4 out of every 6 addicted to substance. It's like drugs before was just for the men. But these days, it's no longer for the sons and fathers. It's also for the mothers and daughters. Because now, pit toilets are treasures haunted by the rich. Gutters and cockroaches slaughtered just to get a higher fix. And yes, you see, it's not entirely the fault of our government. Because mounting your gates with the best security will do nothing if your fences are not built. So yes, you have to do your part by engaging, caring, and loving those who are close to you. You have to learn to do your part, because unless we learn to wear our tongues properly, to call out those that are selling drugs to our brothers and sisters in our communities, unless we slide into our boxing gloves to take out the ills in our society, taking our drainages and keeping them clean, so there will be no high to get on. But yes, this is not a fight between those who are addicted and those who aren't. This is a call for us to create a future where our children will not die of drugs while their parents live off medication. I said, this is the call to create a future where our children will not die of drugs while parents live off medications. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ward Abba. Your Excellency, Governor of Kaduna State, my brother, my mentor, part of my support system, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Kaduna State, special guests, our friends from the Ghana High Commission, thank you for coming. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the maiden edition of the Friends Unite annual concert. We have a problem on our hands. The world is facing a pandemic, the narcotics and illicit drugs problem, and it is frightening. It has become gidan kowa da shi. I don't want to bore you with statistics, but we will have a discussion on illicit drugs during this evening. However, it is noteworthy that according to reports, 3 million bottles of codeine syrup are consumed in 2 states in the north every single day in Nigeria. The situation reminds me of those apocalyptic movies where a virus that turns people into zombies infects a few, but then rapidly spreads across the world, annihilating humanity. While those movies are fiction, unless something is done to stem the tide, I do seriously foresee a future world where something similar is our reality. Addiction to drugs in general currently renders our youth useless to themselves and to society. Added to that, very often armed robbery, kidnapping, terrorism, and even domestic abuse are backed by drugs. A few minutes ago, you heard a rendition of Amy Winehouse's song, Rehab. Amy was a Grammy Award-winning British singer and songwriter who died in 2011. The song addresses her refusal to attend a rehabilitation center. Plagued by drug and alcohol abuse, Amy died of alcohol poisoning at the age of 27 only. It was her husband at that time that introduced her to hard drugs. A promising life cut short. This is our reality. All this sounds frightening, right? So what do? This is why we are here. We believe the more we talk about it and create awareness of the scourge, the more we force action. An example is the BBC documentary, Sweet Sweet Codeine, which was aired about a year ago. The documentary centered on Nigeria's huge narcotics problem, specifically addiction to codeine cough syrup. It was an eye-opener to the danger that is facing humanity. But according to the BBC, less than 24 hours after the documentary was screened, government banned the importation and manufacture of codeine-based syrup. That is the kind of reaction we hope this will generate. By the way, Sweet Sweet Codeine has been nominated for an Emmy Award. So while this event provides entertainment, kindly reflect on the message being passed and join us in the fight against illicit drug use. I would like to acknowledge our talented cast members and other acts. You heard word Abba, you will hear others. We sat down with them and they all specifically produced their material for this concert. Specifically for this concert. So thank you very much. But I would also like to acknowledge our sponsor, the Kaduna State Government, as always. Sir Ahmadu Bello Foundation, who gave us 3 days to use this place, 2 of the days free. Senator Suleiman Abdul Kwari, Kaduna North Senatorial District, and Senator Obasani, Kaduna Central Senatorial District, as well as Honorable Yusuf Zailani, the Deputy Speaker of the Kaduna State House of Assembly, the Yasmi Arufai Foundation, we're waiting, and Dirok, our own Dirok Pharmacy. Once again, welcome to Narcotics, a journey to perdition.
Husband. I no longer understand the man I happily married. The man who brought down the moon for the sake of love that bonded us.
You disappoint me each time you speak like this, Hawa. I mean, what haven't I done for you as a husband? I provide you whatever you need. A roof over your head. Food isn't a problem. And as far as your obsession for fashion is, I have never complained. I give you money for your cravings so as to please you. What more do you want from me than Allah? Haba. Haba.
My dear husband, I am not an ingrate. And you of all people know that. My heart aches as the love, romance and affection between us has been extinguished like the wind. You think I'm not...
Mama, you must have to. You get whatever you want. Plus, I just got to a car recently. What more do you want from me? Haba, look at you glowing like the sun. All because this man here have to work very hard to provide for you and for our one. Then Allah, man. Haba.
And I'm grateful for all and everything you do.
Darling.
God knows my heart.
Leave me alone.
I just want things to be the way they used to. The spark we had, the laughter we shared, the romance that set my heart ablaze.
Look, woman, I am going to be late for my meeting. And if you don't mind, let me take my leave before your sentimental venom stings me. Excuse me. Leave me alone. Leave me.
He no longer loves me. I thought Imran was the best thing that had happened to me. But now, I have my doubts. Do you understand this one? Do you understand this one, too?
Assalamu alaikum.
Baba, yo, Baba, welcome. Baba, can I show you my holiday assignment? Can you help me with it?
Awal, I am very busy. I have to do some work in the study. We'll do this tomorrow, okay? Hawa, thank Allah, nobody should disturb me. Thank Allah, good night.
Where are you now? Oh. Oh, Imran, my love. You kept me waiting. I almost thought you were going to come.
And what will hinder me from coming to see you? When you know my heart is always with you. You know, from the moment I saw you with Hawa, I knew I made a very big mistake marrying her.
It was an arranged marriage, so it's not your fault. Although Hawa is my childhood friend, but that's not a yardstick for me not to marry you. You know, love is a beautiful thing.
Come on, my dear. Don't you feel guilty? She might think you are betraying her.
No, now. Why should I feel guilty? For a fortune fate has given me. No,
Really?
I cannot feel guilty.
So, you know, that's the more reason to marry you. Though I haven't told Hawa of my intention of marrying a second wife, who happens to be her best friend.
Not her best friend, her childhood friend. And please, let's not tell her yet. Look, let's wait and see how things unfold before we make the right move, you know.
My dear, don't worry your clever mind about that. Our secret is entirely sealed. And I know the moment to present it, will present itself.
Oh, sure will. But before that, how are your wife? Oh, she called me so distraught. She's demanding to see me.
To see you?
Yes.
What for?
I don't know. But see, my dear, don't get worked up. I believe it's something else. But hey, when I visited her yesterday, she seemed so worried and absent-minded. Though I don't want to prove her why, because I didn't want to make her suspicious of my reaction.
Okay, Bakome, you can go and see her.
Okay.
It would be nice if you can really provide solution for that sad mood. The truth is, I can barely stand her these days.
Oh.
She gets on my nerves with her endless complaints.
Sorry,
and that
my
is eating
dear.
me up.
Sorry.
It's all right. What can I do? My dear, I have to get going now.
Okay.
I have to take my leave.
All right.
Take
then.
care of yourself.
Thank you so
You know I always
much.
love you.
Yeah,
Love you,
thank
dear.
you. All right, love
Take
you
care.
too.
Bye-bye.
Remedies. Isaac can remedies. Because I will provide her with remedies that will make her allow us to continue our relationship in peace. Assalamu alaikum, my friend. Oh, look at how you look beautiful.
How is your leg?
Don't forget my leg there. How are you? Hey, talk to me. What is it?
Vicky,
Yes.
you know, you're my dear friend.
Mm-hmm.
I need your advice. Please don't get fed up with me.
What is eating you up now, Look, you can trust me. Look, I am your friend in who you can confide in. So talk to me.
Vicky,
Uh-huh.
I feel Imran has totally changed.
Yes. Why do you think that?
See, the man I married is not the man I'm living with. He barely eats food at home. He is always busy with work,
So?
which keeps him away from me longer than necessary. And can you imagine?
What?
He no longer sits and play with Awal. Don't find out about his homework or how well he's doing in school.
Oh, my friend. Sometimes when you talk, I just get fed up. It's not what men do. Yes, they work all day to provide for the family. Wait, is it why you sounded so worried and desperate when you called me last night?
Yuki, it is more than that.
And what?
I think I'm going into depression.
Oh, my friend. Sorry.
I no longer want to eat.
Oh.
Or get up and have my bath.
Oh.
Things that used to interest me, like watching the world or movie magic, are no longer of interest to me.
Sorry, my dear.
These days, whenever Awal talks to me, I shout at him whether it is necessary or not.
Has it gotten to that?
What do I do? We can't be like this. I love him with every cell in my blood, but I'm beginning to lose hope.
I know you love him. I know you do. But the question here is, does he love you? Because obviously from what you're saying right now, he doesn't love you. Yes. Or, my friend, do you think he's cheating on you?
That is not my worry. It is not my worry. See, he can date all the women he wants. Yes, he can do it. As long as his heart and my gesture of affection is given to me,
my
then
friend.
I have no problem.
But you know that all men are the same. Plus, marriage is definitely not for everyone. Better still, leave him. Since he's already pushing you into depression, leave him, my friend. Or Kiyaji, cook side to Kiki.
No, Bilki. I won't do that. I love him. There should be a better option than divorce.
Which other option? Which other option, my friend?
Perhaps I should seek Zakari or get professional advice on how to get my husband
No, my
back.
friend, no. Don't do that.
Why?
Do you want people to think you've gone cuckoo? Or do you want your matter to be the talk of the town?
No.
In that case, that's why I'm here. To give you the perfect solution for this your awful condition, my friend.
You have come again, no.
What now?
What is all this?
Hello? Sure you want to be happy? This is happiness. My friend, see, this will deaden every free emotional sadness inside of you. Hey, let me tell you something you don't know. So many married women out there are taking these things. Look, it will take you out of depression. It will allow you to accept your husband the way he is. And guess what? It will make you happy and to make you okay.
You are such a true friend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We have to get going.
Papa, so soon.
Yes,
Let
dear.
me cook for
No,
you now.
don't worry. Next time.
Hey.
Okay, next time, my
How
dear.
should I take it now?
Take it as much as you want.
The whole bottle.
As much as you want, my friend. Yes, dear. But I'll see you some other time.
Thank you.
All right, dear. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Fa.
Thank you.
Hey, see now, I'm so grateful to Bilky. How I wish Imran was as kind as her. Only God will reward her. But this is not a bad idea, Fa. Considering what I'm going through, all I want is peace of mind and happiness.
Assalamu alaikum.
Talk of the devil. Wa alaikum salam. Sanin da zuwa mai gida.
Ina hawa leke. Kowa ya bacci ne.
Yeah, but he's asleep. He wanted to wait up for you, but had to go to bed early because he has to start his holiday assignment in the morning.
Okay.
What is this?
Well, I was just thinking about you and Awan today. So I stopped by a gift shop. This is for the two of you.
For I and Awal. Hey, thank you so much, Megida. Hey, I appreciate this so.
Well, thank God you like it.
I like it.
Thank God.
Hey.
Well, I'm heading out now. I might not return early. Please don't wait up for me, okay?
Papa Megida, you just got here. Stay with me. You hardly stay this day. You have been missing in action lately. I don't understand my...
How about what? All this my up and down. I'm doing it for you and for Allah than Allah. Haba, try to have a little understanding. The king Shani than Allah. I am tired of you. Haba, what is all this?
A little understanding, he says. How about a few kind words? A little compassion. A smile too. What about a little love, Seb? Does he even recognize me as his wife? He said he was thinking about I and Awal. But when was the last time he played with our son? I can't continue like this. No. Come and take this your rubbish gift or I don't want. Stupid man. Thank God for Bilkisu, Thank God for Bilkisu. She's a true friend, and I trust her so much. I know she will never lead me astray. Oh, I feel so good. Let me watch Z World.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. Kadao.
Madao. What are you watching?
Yeah, Z World pa.
Z-World. Women and Z-World. But I can't even see anything on the screen.
You will not understand. Ay, ay. Yeah.
Hawa? What for dinner? Because I can't see anything on the table.
Oh, sorry, my husband. I forgot to keep any food for you. There's some leftover in the fridge. You can want me.
Hawa? I can warm it in my own house. Hawa?
Hey.
Look, I am going out. Please don't wait up for me. Check your code.
Okay, make it. I'll send the survey. Good night, though. Hey. Yeah. Wait.
Imran, my love, why haven't you told your wife about our marriage? I cannot continue waiting to know.
No, my dear, it's not like that. You know I'm worried about Hawa. Do you know she doesn't even help Hawa do his homework anymore? No. She doesn't even care if he has eaten or not. He's not going to
Hey!
Yes, she has stopped giving me food.
Sorry.
I just tiptoe around her now, not wanting to antagonize her.
Ah.
I am really beginning to be scared
Sorry,
that she might either
dear.
poison me or even stab me to death. You know, this is becoming very common in this our area.
No, not my Imran. But come to think of it, do you think she's seen someone?
No. This is beyond seeing someone. I mean, she behaves like someone who is in an early stage of insanity. Yes. I will capitalize on this when I inform her parents and mine about marrying you. Yes.
Now I'm happy.
I know you are happy.
Now I'm happy.
I know you're happy.
Amafa. Oh, I've been helping her for several months now.
Really?
Yes, with kind words, with helpful tips to help her manage the situation better than it has arise, even without her realizing what I'm doing.
I've always known you are nice. Thank you very much. You know what? I love you.
Oh.
And I'll continue loving you.
Oh,
in fact,
my love.
I am replacing her immediately. Thank you very much.
Thank you, dear.
But then, I have to get going now.
No, now.
My dear.
No. Imran, my
I have
love,
to catch up with
continue
some
doing
things.
this
You know I
now.
love you, my dear. I
Oh.
love you. Take care of yourself.
All right.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right.
Love you.
I need to do something.
What is wrong with this babe, Kisu? Abamana. Hey. Oh. Push. Hey. Oh, what is wrong with this girl? She promised to call and give me a contact. Asari Kanoke Kemis. She has not called. She's not even returning. Oh, I don't like this. Oh. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Aha! Alhamdulillah. I will take this one before she will call. How can I? Hawa, queen of the house. Z-World. Yes, I am a queen, Mana. Appa.
Hawa? 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 Ina lillahi. Hawa? Hawa? Hawa, I have something to tell you. And it is very important. So Kizona Kweme Magana.
What have I done?
But Chilefiba, you have done nothing wrong, Hawa. Hawa, you know we've not been happy as a couple for some years now.
you know. Eh?
I accept I've been very busy. And you are always lonely and alone at home. She have decided Zen Yimiki Aboki Zama. Aboki Zama. Haka Allah Kadara. It is our destiny. Hawa. As Muslims, you know, marriage is one thing that when Allah has decreed cannot be changed. Hawa, I promise to treat you right. Okay?
Come on! Yeah. Kind of why? Imran. So you thought I was dumb? I knew it. You needed an excuse. That is why you were doing all kinds of things to antagonize me. But let me tell you something, eh? After Bilki counseled me greatly and supported me with remedies when I complained about your behavior, I have decided that no Jupiter, nothing in this world will make me unhappy, not even you, Imran. And I, Hawa, the queen of this house, will continue to remain happy, inshallah. I promise to treat you right. Hey! By the way, who is the lucky girl? The sister you are bringing for me. Mr. Allah has decreed. Come and sit down now. Come and sit down. Rubbish! It's me. Hey, Imran. Hey, Imran. Kachi amanana wallahi Imran. Kachi amanana. Imran. Why has life dealt me this devastating blow? Why has life decided to snatch my joy at the peak of its existence? What did I do wrong to deserve such cruel fate? He doesn't even have the decency to tell me who he's marrying. Well, I don't care, Imran. Me, I don't care. You can do whatever you want, rubbish man. Me, I will not cry again. Stupid man. You think you come and make me unhappy in this house? It's me and you. Rubbish man, go away. Come back and see now. Sure you want to talk. Let me off this rubbish TV set. Come and carry your TV too, oh, stupid man. Let me sleep safe. Come back and see now. Queen of this house. What's the time safe, Awal!
Assalamu alaikum. Hadia,
Malam Musa.
I heard you calling Awal.
Where is he?
Oga said I should inform you. He has taken Awal to his mother's house for a few days. Since it is holiday, he says to tell you when he come back, he waited for hours for you to go up so that he can tell you, kina tabachi.
Okay. Kakusamu. Malam Musa, go. Take this, Go to Sarikanoke chemist. I have written what I need down here. When you get there, ask of Chinedu.
Angama Hadia.
Give him this paper. Okay. He knows what to do with it. Guys, Zamana! Check him. See, don't tell anybody,
Even Alhaji. Kana Dina?
An gama hajiya.
Tafi. Kai sorry.
To hajiya.
Malam Musa.
Na ba hajiya.
Aje change. Keep the change. Keep the change.
To godiya nake, consider it done. Nobody will know.
Haba, yawa. Now I feel good.
I better see what this woman is up to. Before I get the surprise of my life with boiling water being poured on me, I'll try and pacify her. Hawa? Hawa? Tana bacci ne? Hawa? Hawa? What's this? Oh my God, Hawa! Hawa, what have you done? What is wrong with you, Hawa? Hawa! Hawa, what have you done to yourself? Bilki gave you what? What happiness are you talking of? What is that? Let me, give me. What is this? No. No, this can't be. Ah, no. No. Ah! No! Get out!
Assalamu alaikum. Oh, Imran, my dear, I came as soon as I heard. How is she?
Oh, Alhamdulillah. She has survived this and she's recuperating in the hospital. Alhamdulillah.
Thank God. Oh, thank God.
Munafikin Banza. There are people saying she watch your domestic workers. That even when you try to keep an eye on your family, it is still they that secretly give them these drugs. Munafikin Banza. You only the Kenya I didn't know.
Unless you can't hakuri. I apologize. I never knew what I was buying. I should have been suspicious one man and say, I shouldn't let anyone know. Kumapa Alaji, she asked me to keep the change. You know, money is not generous like that.
You want you don't keep quiet. Keep quiet. Now, I don't care what your name is. Malam Musa ne or Malam Abdullahi ne, I don't care. I want you to pack your things and leave my house this night.
Alaji, please, I don't want to go be late.
Where is my gun? Idiot! And you, I thought you were a good person. You deceived me with the remedies. You said you are providing my wife. I was thinking you are a true friend. But just get this. I will never forgive you. Yes, I will never forgive you. And just know that there can never be any marriage between you and me.
No more marriage. No.
Okay.
Is it my fault?
It is my fault.
Is it my fault?
It is my fault.
If you had truly cared for your Hawa, you could have noticed her cry for help.
Okay.
You could have seen your family was yearning for your presence in their life. Imran, it takes two to tango. It takes two to fall in love. And why did you start chasing me knowing I was your wife's close friend? Anyway, that's by the way. Do you know that I take drugs too? And do you know who introduced me to it? It was your friend Yakubu.
Yakubu?
Yes.
Yakubu? My Ustaz friend?
Yes.
As an Ustaz in Abokira? Yakubu? Yakubu va? This is not. Oh, but you are right, Bilki. I should have been more perceptive. I should have shown more love to my family. I thought providing material wealth was all what I wanted. I was wrong. I was wrong.
But Imran, you know I love you. Imran, I love you.
Will you stop that?
Imran.
Stop that! My wife is dying in the hospital. You tell me of love. Shut up! Monabuka. My people, shine your eyes. Say no to drugs, but also say no to lack of empathy. And a big yes to love for humanity.
Thank you. Sorry.
Feeling low, so you're getting high. Are you looking for summer attention? The overdose comes with plenty lies. Get you struggling with addiction. Many've been there before, no doubt. Some got through, some got lost. Just like same story coming back around, but you can make a change now. Feeling low, so you're getting high. Are you looking for some attention? The overdose comes with plenty lies. Let's get you struggling with addiction. Many have been there before, no doubt. Some got through, some got lost. Just like same story coming back around, but you can make a change now. You really gotta hold on, be strong. You don't have to lose hope. Believe in yourself, don't you lose yourself. Hold strong, be you. No one does it better. You don't need to be nobody else. Say hold on, be strong. You don't have to lose hope. Believe in yourself, don't you lose yourself. Hold strong, be you. No one does it better. You don't need to be nobody else. Ooh, nah, nah. Nobody is perfect. We all need help. Sing it like, ooh, yeah, yeah. You don't need no substance to be yourself. Sing it like, ooh, nah, nah. Nobody is perfect. We all need help. Sing it like, ooh, yeah, yeah. You don't need no substance to be yourself. Say you don't need no substance to be yourself. You don't need no substance to be yourself. No, you don't need no substance to be yourself. You don't need no substance to be yourself. Say you don't need no substance to be yourself. You don't need no substance to be yourself. No, you don't need no substance to be yourself. You don't need no substance to be yourself. A lot of things running through your mind. Situations all gone south now, and you feel like you're losing time. So you're trying to slow it down, 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 and then you need more. Oh, 'cause reality dawns on you, but you gotta stay strong. 'Cause you can make a change now. You really gotta hold on, be strong. You don't have to lose hope. Believe in yourself, don't you lose yourself. How strong be you? No one does it better. You don't need to be nobody else.
You really got it.
Hold on, be strong. You don't have to lose hope. Believe in yourself. Don't you lose yourself. Hold strong, be you. No one does it better.
You don't need to be
Oh,
nobody else.
sing it like, ooh, na, na. Nobody is perfect. We all need help. Sing it like, ooh, yeah, yeah. You don't need no substance to be yourself. Sing it like, ooh, na, na. Nobody is perfect. We all need help. Sing it like, ooh, yeah. You don't need no substance to be yourself. Say you don't need no substance to be yourself. You don't need no substance to be yourself. No, you don't need no substance to be yourself. You don't need no substance to be yourself. Say you don't need no substance to be yourself. You don't need no substance to be yourself. No, you don't need no substance to be yourself. You don't need no substance to be yourself. You don't need a substance to be yourself. So you don't need a substance to be yourself. Say you don't need no, you don't need no, you don't need a substance. You don't need a substance to be yourself.
Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You're feeling low, so you're getting high. Are you looking for some attention? The overdose comes with plenty lies. It's get you struggling with addiction. Many've been there before, no doubt. Some got through, some got lost. Just like same story coming back around, but you can make a change now. Yeah.
The next is a play by Babara Mota and his crew in Kuneyaji.
Me magani.
Ajidalau.
Me magani.
Yeah.
Me magani.
No.
Yawwa. Sannu.
Yan mata.
Yawwa, sannu.
Ya gajiya.
Lafiya
Ah,
kalau.
dalla.
Dan Allah da makana sai da magani ne?
A'a. Ni ne da zurgai.
Yawwa, yawwa, yawwa. To dan Allah jiya na yi karatu ne na gaji gaba ɗaya bana jin bacci gaba ɗaya baccin ya ƙi zuwa shi ne nake buƙatar magani.
A yi miki kyakkyawan haɗi ko a baki paracetamol ki sha.
Kamar kyakkyawan
An
haɗi,
gama.
kyakkyawan haɗi nake so.
Ta hannunki. Ta hannunki. Ta hannunki. Na farko ki sha guda 7. Na biyu ki sha guda 6. Na uku ki sha guda 9. Ki nemi ruwa mai sanyi. Idan kika dura ki bada ruwa ki fuska.
To nawa kenan?
Na?
Nawa kenan?
Ba da 200.
A'a,
Eh?
a'a,
Ba da 150.
a'a.
Inda 100 kawai.
Yawwa. To gashi.
Aji da yau.
Gashi, gashi, gashi.
Na gode.
Duka zan shanye ko?
Duk ki dura su.
Yawwa, na gode.
Aji da yau. Aji da yau.
Dakta.
Ya gani?
Lafiya lau.
Madalla.
Da Allah dan ban magani. Na?
Magani.
Lafiya?
Ya sarrafa da ciwon kai ne yakan kama ni lokaci bayan lokaci.
Ayo, ai kai ko ba wani abu ma ai kai kana da buƙatar magani dole.
Wallahi tallahi.
Dole kana da buƙatar magani.
Da Allah an haɗa mu. Ya sarrafa da kawai ya ishe ni.
A'a. Zan maka kyakkyawan haɗi.
Kyakkyawan haɗi.
Ka warware.
Abin da
ka ji ka dau.
Abin da fa sai a hankali.
Kawo hannunka. Sunana Dr. Zurke.
Ai ina jin sunanka.
Na maka babban haɗi.
Ciwon kai ne fa kawai.
Kai. In ka ce ai ma haɗi ni na san me zan haɗa.
To wannan guda nawa zan sha?
Wannan ka sha 7. Wannan 8. Wannan 9.
Tara. Za mu tiyata ne?
Ka nemi ruwa ko ka dura su.
Za ka sa
ka da wani matsala.
Ka zo ko?
Na?
Zan kira ka.
Ba ni da
amma ka san sai
abin da ba sai a hankali. Wallahi last card din kenan.
A ba da mu. Ba da mu.
Godiya nake. Godiya nake.
Ajidare.
Na gode.
Ajidare.
Hello, ina jin ka. Ka ce me? Ha, ina. Ba zai yiwu ba mu kama mutum da buhun wuyi guda 50. Wannan kuma a kama shi da guda 20 ka ce wai a kyale shi. Wallahi ni sabo da kaza bai hana yankanta. Na tabbata har ga Allah mun kama shi da exhibit kuma wallahi sai mun kai shi kotu. Sai an hukunta shi. Ƙwarai kuwa. Ha, ba ina. Awawa ne kai. Wallahi tallahi ba dai jihar Kaduna ba wallahi. Ina dai ka je can wata jihar.
Salamu alaikum.
Ranka ya daɗe.
DPO.
Allah shi taimaki haƙi.
DPO.
Iyayen ƙasa. Lafiya ka taho ofis ina haka?
Abin da ya kawo ni.
Na'am.
Ka san a cikin jami'an tsaro.
Na'am.
Akwai mutanen banza akwai nagari.
Na'am.
Gwamnati na bakin kokarinta amma sai su dinga sa almakashi da adda suna tsatsagewa. Wani yaro ne wanda aka sayar da kes din shi wai yayi satan agwagwa. Yaran nan bawan Allah ne, ƙarya ne an yi ne kawai don a ci kudin sa.
Ranka ya daɗe. Ni DPO sabo da kaza bai hana yankanta ina son in gaya maka. Mun yi bincike mun tabbata har ga Allah wannan yaron bai da hannu. Ba za a haɗa baki da ni ba a ci mutuncin wani ba ni ba ne. Ba wannan ai. Mu mukan tsaya tsakani da Allah in ka yi a yi maka in ba kai ba a gaya ma gaskiya. Kai
me ya faru?
Yarinya ne da ya karatu.
Kai zo mana ka gaya mana me ke faruwa.
Daga karatu wai ya bata maganin bacci. Kawai ya ɗiba ƙwayoyi ya dinga ɗarka ma yarinya gari.
Waye wannan?
Wai shi Dr. Zirke.
Inna lillahi.
Shi ɗin.
Jamilu. Irin matsalar da nake fama da ita kane na ƙwarai ku. Jamilu. Kwantar da hankalinka za a je a kai ta asibiti.
Ka bari za a kai ta asibiti za a kai ta.
Iye? Iye?
Zo nan wurin. Zo. Kai. A gani ko?
Ashe gwara da ni.
Kai rike shi. Kai yawwa.
Kofur! Kofur!
Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi.
Shi wannan Dr. Zurken da na zo na bincika don na ga laifuka irin wannan. Abinda nake so da kai duk inda za a je a gano man wannan Dr. Zurken a je a nemo man shi a kawo man shi ba zai yiwu ba a hallaka man al'umma a cikin wannan area muna nan ga hakimi ya zo nan wurin ni in zan na nan wurin gwamna na bakin kokarin shi al'umma na bakin kokari mu ma dole jami'an tsaro mai kace ka zo man da shi nace
ka san wani abu ne?
Na'am.
Ni abin da yake bani mamaki guda ɗaya da irin wannan shaye-shayen da jama'a za su duba. Illolin shi na da yawa. Da yawa na gaya maka. Mutum.
Wadansa.
Za ka ka sa dan ubanka.
Sashi can waje.
Ana magana kawo mutum da mutum. Za ta ga izi.
Kai, ka san waɗannan mutanen?
na
ka san su
na ya daya a baya na ba zan iya komai ba
ka san waɗannan mutanen
na gane
ka gane ɗaya ko
na gane
ka san abin da ka ba su
na ƙarfin jiki
okay ina takaddarka na sai da magani
na
ina takaddarka na sai da magani
magani ya rufe da wani takarda ranka ne
magani ba wata takarda
to
a ina kai karatu
na
a ina kai karatu
ta inda ne da yawa ta ga dai na yi karatu a gaja-gaja na yi a jangaba da turamin na tare da ɗan na gole da ƙayawa
ka yi secondary school
na
ka yi secondary school
mace ce ko namiji
ka na san su ba bari mu ga irin maganin da kake sai da wani inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un kai ai maganin ma ran kai ɗaya ba NAFDAC number
kai yaya ba da NAFDAC number
na
NAFDAC number
to nafdin ne ban sani ba amma dabdin na sani
me na dabdin
me dabdin
a to dab wata babban mota ne da kuke wuciya a yankin
to ranke daɗe a gaskiya al'umma ya kamata mu sani in kunne ya ji gangan jiki ya tsira idan kuka duba irin wayannan matsalolin da suke ja mana cikin al'umma idan kuka ga 'yan sara suka 'yan kwaya ne 'yan bangan siyasa 'yan kwaya ne army robbers 'yan kwaya ne kidnappers 'yan kwaya ne hatta boko haram ba su kashe mutum sai tare da gudunmuwan irin wayannan ranka ya daɗe
ranka ya daɗe hakimi
zan koma na
kai ka saurare ni
na'am
ranka ya daɗe hakimi
ina jin
ina kira ga al'umma gaba ɗaya
na'am
ya zama mana wajibi mu tashi tsaye mu taimaka ma gwamnati idan dambu ya yawa bai jin mai mu tsaya lungu-lungu sako-sako al'umma da makarantu da firamare da dukkan wasu inda al'umma ke taruwa in dai aka samu masu sai da kwaya in aka same su to babu abin da za a yi mu jami'an tsaro a gaya mana mu haɗa hannu mu zo mu kama mutanen nan
to haka ne to yanzu ba tare da ɓata lokaci ba kai cikin ku nan akwai wani mai dan wani shawara da zai iya ba go Hassan
ranka daɗe ni ba shawara bane
na'am
wallahi da ni ma zufan ma nake ji wannan ba Allah ya cuce ni
ni ma ban da lafiya
a ina wallahi gogonan babana zan sayar na ƙarshe sai an kai shi kotu
yaro saurara ka ji magana gonar babanka ma ba za a saida ba
to
mu nan a jihar Kaduna in dai ai kai abu na rashin mutunci in dai kai laifi wallahi jami'an tsaro ba za su kyale ka ba wannan yaron ba za mu kyale shi ba ina kace kake sai
ina da farfadiya wallahi
to yanzu abin da yake faruwa akwai wani mai shawara da bayar shawara kai ita ce
to ranka yadda abin da ya kamata a yi
na'am
zai hana sauran abubuwan da za su koyi kaga su kuma shanu na'am masu shan kwaya suka kama su ba masu sai da kwayoyin da suka haɗa baki da jami'an tsaro aka kame su aka kora su a anguwa me dai hana sauran anguwanni za su koyi da abin da anguwan shanu
kwarai da gaske dogari na da Allah zai sa da Allah zai sa in samu wanda ya samu gwamna to da baki za mu bashi shawara in har 'yan unguwar shanu sun iya koran masu sai da kwaya a unguwar shanu yaya unguwar rimi ba za su yi ba yaya kabala kwastin ba za su yi ba yaya badarawa ba za su yi ba yaya talabishin da yau tsadin jama'a idan mai sai da kwaya ya je kawo an koro shi ya je da kuɗi an koro shi ya je riga su an koro shi gobe ina zai je to gwamnati don Allah ta yi kokari ta sa jama'ar da unguwanni su kora su a baka su ɗauki doka da hannunsu.
ai gwamna adalci
Kwarai da gaske.
in Allah ya so ya yi wannan matsalar kanka ya ci saboda haka mu jami'an tsaro muna nan muna taimaka mai dare da rana
yanzu ba
wannan a kama shi a tafi da shi a ɗauke shi
yanzu dan Allah dan annabi kai
kan Jamilu tashi ya kan ni ke tsaya dan Allah dan annabi jama'a ku kalle duk inda kuka ga dan karamin mutum kwakwalwar shi yawa gare ta amma an kashe da wannan ko da ne gaskiya
Ana magana kana magana.
I wonder what will happen the day that my pillows and bedspread develop the ability to humble words. I am sure they will speak of many nights. But when they tell you about this night, your ears will bleed. For they will scream and screech with words as sharp as knife. They will slice their way through your ears and you will feel how I soak them with tears from my eyes. How I squeeze them to silence my lips. How I roll back and forth on my bed like I was lost in the desert, trying so hard to run, but I end up buried in sadness with every breath I take. They will tell you about him and how he made me feel complete. Being next to him felt like sunshine and rainbows. I can still remember the purple drapes. I can still feel the cool breeze tickling my skin. I remember vividly with my eyes shut and mind widely open how him and I made memories that I will forever cherish on that pink couch and now struggle to carry one person. This room holds our blood, sweat, and tears. It has our breaths intertwined into crisscross like the patterns on this crappy world. I still admire his taste in colors. From pink to purple, orange, and yellow. But right now, without him next to me, everything is gray, so I huffed and I puffed. I sought to create thunder and lightning. I became the storm. I huffed and puffed. I wanted to make it rain. I became the clouds. Clouds of smoke. I sniffed, inhaled the dust. White became a sandstorm of broken hearts, shattered dreams, blood vision, pulsing hearts. I huffed and puffed, became a tree, stripped bare of its leaves, dried, crunched, and burned. I dared to walk away from the hurt, stopped by a punch in the throat. I choked on the lies disguised as pleasure. You, I trusted you. I let you into the pits of me. I believed you. You told me it will all get better, and my problems will vanish. You said, just one more huff and puff, one more sniff, one more dose, one more. But it never really ends now, does it? So no more wraps of blunt or smoke of weed, no more sip of liquor or sniff of coke, no more. Wraps of blunts don't heal the pain. Codeine and tramadol does not erase the hurt. No one has it easy, everyone struggles, some more than others. This hurt will not kill you, it will only make you strong. Can and will boots, you will see. This poem is for the lost and the found, for those who have been tossed to the ground, for those who seek comfort in pills and potions, for those that cannabis smoke has clouded their emotions, for those whose skin has scars left there by needles. You are strong and powerful. Your scars are not a sign of weakness because you heal. Stop trying to drown yourself in the liquor. I know you've been broken. Let love fix your cracks. I know you've been broken. Let love fix your cracks. I know you've been broke. Let love be your cash. I know you've been down. Let love make you whole. Drugs is not the answer. Love is. Thank you.
Amen. Amen. Wannan ya zama ɗorin doso, Al-amin Ehmana na doso, don so ku so, mai son so, daga birnin masoyacin na taso, ɗauke da sakon duk masu so, a wanke a durje duk da so, daga can na je na karɓa an so na saka na a tamfa so mai son ka make ba so, zumunci a kafa take in kaso, Ehmana, shi yasa na taso, Ehmana. Gayu.
Gayu a guje wa ƙwaya, matasa a guje wa ƙwaya. gayu a guje wa kwaya, matasa a guje wa kwaya, yarinya kyakkyawa ta je makaranta, ta samu kawayen banza sun sa ta a hanyar banza, a ganin ta wai ta waye, ta zama 'yar tawaye, kullum sai kayan maye, wai ita bige in ji gayan. Baby ki daina shan kwaya, ki daina shan kwaya, zai miki illa shan kwaya, ki daina shan kwaya, sai nomo shaye-shaye, nomo shaye-shaye, 'yan mata ba shaye-shaye, nomo shaye-shaye, wannan halin mu daina. Nomo shaye-shaye, gayuna ba shaye-shaye, nomo shaye-shaye. Ka sha ta kai wani level, daga nan ka zama wani devil, ka je gida ka daki matarka, wani ma a gaban 'ya'yanka, daga nan ko in ta fusata sai kaga an ɓaro ta. Malam ka daina shan kwaya, ka daina shan kwaya, zai maka illa shan kwaya, ka daina shan kwaya, sai nomo shaye-shaye, nomo shaye-shaye, 'yan mata ba shaye-shaye, nomo shaye-shaye, wannan halin mu daina. Nomo shaye-shaye, gayuna ba shaye-shaye, nomo shaye-shaye, sai nomo shaye-shaye, nomo shaye-shaye, 'yan mata ba shaye-shaye, nomo shaye-shaye, wannan halin mu daina. Nomo shaye-shaye, gayuna ba shaye-shaye, nomo shaye-shaye. Idina shan kwaya.
The Governor of Kaduna State and his amiable wife, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, the Speaker, Kaduna State House of Assembly, and the Deputy Speaker, other members of Kaduna State House of Assembly, honorable commissioners, other guests, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, members of the press, good evening. It gives me great pleasure to once again most heartily welcome every one of you and to appreciate you for identifying and finding time to be with us at this event that we have consciously tagged Narctics, a journey to perdition, organized by Friends Unite Association. Today's occasion is a strategic engagement by organization to synergize and to contribute our quota towards a society free of drug abuse. Once more, I must thank the governor for his efforts in this direction, setting up of the Kaduna State Drugs Rehabilitation and Substance Abuse Agency. We are also aware of the task force on drugs. These confirm the commitment of your administration towards kicking out the surge from our dear state. We equally thank you, sir, for your emergency program on malnutrition. Ladies and gentlemen, can we appreciate the one and only Malam Nasir El-Rufai? You should appreciate. It is indisputable that drug abuse among youth is on the increase, and the syndrome has been identified to be one of the factors aiding and largely contributing to the social and security challenges bedeviling the country. It is also of importance to know that no society can grow with its youth has taken drug abuse as a way of life. Friends Unite Association's vision has culminated in today's sensitization program, is to see how different stakeholders' attention can be drawn to this menace and for synergy in tackling the problem. The era of working at cross purposes is gone. Part of our mission is to ensure that children, youth, and women live better lives. It is on this premise we are calling on all and sundry, especially parents, to rise up to the challenges posed by this social problem that are very visible. Friends Unite Association's objective is to work for the upliftment of women in the society, empower youths for self-reliance, build capacity of indigent women for self-development and sustainability. While we shall not relent in our efforts until our mission to create awareness, educate the public on the negative effects of drug abuse, and changing the society for better is achieved. Today's program is one among series of the projects of Friends Unite. We are ready to partner with allied institutions, societies or associations, and to cooperate with persons or body of persons in furtherance of our objectives. In the past, we had donated hospital beds, mattresses, pillows, drip stands, toys, among several other items to Yusuf Dansoho Hospital to Dunwada, Etoman Maxillofacial Clinic off Sani Sami Road, Amadou Bello University Teaching Hospital Shika, respectively. It is worthy of mention that we adopted 2 communities in Kaduna State, namely Down Quarters and Rafinguza. In 2009, we offered 20 women each the sum of 20,000 naira, only as startup capitals, with no interest. We are amazed at what these women were able to do with so little. Your Excellency, this is another area we can work together. We say this because this is what spurred the Friends Unite Association on. When we took these communities are regarded as the poorest of the poor in Kaduna State. And when we went to the Meangwa and we asked for indigent women, the very, very indigent. And when we interviewed these women, when they came up and we interviewed them, some of them, when they told us that they were less than 40, we argued because of their state. They looked very old. But when we gave them this stipend, by the time we went back in 3 months, their lives had changed for the better. So that was why we now said, okay, we're on a good course, because this was our first major project. And from then, it spurred us on to do other things. In the last 8 years, we have embarked on an aggressive awareness campaign of breast cancer for many reasons. Our belief is that there is need to accelerate awareness and give support to victims of cancer in our little way. To date, we have spent about 8 million naira only on our various activities. And ladies and gentlemen, all these activities stated above were executed through donations from our members, and we are just 20 members. Kindly join me in putting your hands together for these women. Our success story in the 11 years of our existence is that we have been able to build critical coalition of stakeholders to fight against poverty, drug abuse, and help those suffering from various forms of cancer, amongst others. However, our effort today is about the need for deeper understanding on the negative effect of drug abuse among our teeming youths, and to continue in the line of educating the victims and potential drug abuse persons that they can live a better life outside drugs. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, an event like this cannot happen overnight. The wheels started rolling weeks ago. It required planning and a bird's eye for details. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated members and the cast who know their job and are results-oriented. We find what we do extremely rewarding, but it is becoming challenging. Our major challenge is finance. We're in dire need of financial assistance to meet the needs of our adopted communities, care and support for cancer patients, and our other sensitization programs. I'll leave you with this note that you can make a difference by reaching out your hand into the darkness to pull another to light. In the words of Mother Teresa, yesterday is gone. Tomorrow has not yet come. We have only today. Let us begin. Thank you. Our account details are on the screen. Thank you.
Your Excellency, all protocols observed. It is my honor to moderate this discussion. I researched a few common questions that people ask about drugs, and I'd like to read them out now. Why do some become addicted to drugs and some not? What properties in drugs make them addictive? Does smoking weed lead to the use of other drugs? How can I help someone if they're on drugs? Can I be called an addict if I only use once in a while? How can you tell if someone is addicted to drugs? So I want to humbly ask our panel if we can keep responses to 5 minutes, because we're wary of the time.
Your Excellency, Governor of Kaduna State, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, Your Excellency, Maman Kaduna, Architect Hadiza Ismail Rufai, members of the Executive Council here present. Jama'a assalamu alaikum. Jama'a assalamu alaikum. Jama'a assalamu alaikum. Yawa. So, I'm addressing my own question from the social aspect of it, because I'm not a doctor, but I believe that all of us are drug addicts here. Yes, all of us are drug addicts. Yes. How? You go to the chemist, or the pharmacy and you say, "Ina jin ciwon kai ba ni Panadol." Any prescription? No. You say you're having fever. I think I have malaria. Are you a doctor? No. Then when the condition becomes worse, that is when you start looking for help. But let me say that for us in the Ministry of Human Services and Social Development, we're looking at it from the social aspect, social issue. In my years that I have served Kaduna State, and I'm still serving, honestly, I'm speaking because I have come across so many of our young children, both boys and girls, that are on drugs. As young as 12 years of age, taking 200 milligrams of tramadol. As old as over 30 or over 40, with different kinds of problems. But as government, we have to cater for the people. We have to ensure that we come together and see what we can do. This organization is called Friends Unite. Kaduna State is united in this direction because it is everybody's problem. It is all our problem. We cannot afford to see our people going on the street or losing their minds because of one problem or the other. That is why we have counseling, we have engagement, we have dialogue, and we are reaching out. As we speak, we have been able to reach out to the local governments because this is where you find out there's no control in the existence of all these chemists around those places. So we are engaging the local government. Just recently, we went to the local government ministry so that we can speak with the local government chairman so that they can key in. We're also trying to coordinate all the non-governmental organizations such as yours so that we can come together to be doing things together. We should not be seen doing it differently. Our traditional leaders, our religious leaders, they are also very key. Constant engagement is very important. Madam, you have talked about empowerment. I'm happy to say that at least we have gotten 200 million that we have empowered the women of Kaduna State, over 7,000 of them, and very soon we're going to have 400 million. So if you key into what we're doing as a ministry, I don't think you will need to have that. Maybe that account will just be for refreshment. But for empowerment, we're being supported by His Excellency. We'll continue to monitor because monitoring is very important. You cannot have somebody who's an addict and then you just come and talk for just a period of time. It needs constant supervision, constant engagement, and that is exactly what we're doing, and that is what we'll continue to do. And we believe that the root where these drugs come in is something we have to actually stand and fight. Because it is only when these drugs come in that our children get them to take. I have come with somebody. We got her in 2017. She was brought to our office with 6 tubes of glue. She sniffs, and she's a mother of 6. She has been with us since then because we have to monitor her. And a mother of 6 who has been abandoned by her husband, we have to be there for her. We have supported her. We are still supporting her. Her children are in school. We are giving them all what it takes to ensure that they have good education. We support her with foodstuff so that she can be able to continue living. When we got her, she had a 3-month-old baby. But when you see the baby, even a day-old baby is better than that baby. There was even no breast milk at all. The baby was crying. We had to get alternative milk. But today I'm happy to say that she will come up here, but you're not going to see her face. She has come with her baby. The baby is doing well. And this is one of the good and interesting success stories that we have. There are many of them, but she agreed to come. But because of her children, we do not want anybody to please take her photograph. We're not going to say her name, but she's doing very well. She's also part of the empowerment program. So, Tana said the Kayan Koli. Kayan Koli means this Dankuni, Sarka, necklace and all these things. So we have been supporting her and she's doing very well. She's off drugs and she took those drugs because she was trying to forget the domestic violence. So now she is divorced. She has been left with 6 children and we have taken full responsibility of her and her 6 children. We want to appreciate and thank His Excellency for that. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to the Commissioner. As she eloquently put it, the state is doing so much to help people that need it. So now we'll hear from our anonymous speaker.
Assalamu alaikum. Sunana Khadija Ibrahim. Gashi na ina shan sholisho amma Allah ya riga ya sa na riga na bari. Yanzu lokacin da nake sha yaro na ya samu rashin lafiya ni ma kuma ina cikin wahala amma akan abin da nake sha saboda bakin cikin ɗa namiji. Amma yanzu tunda Allah ya riga ya sa an kawo ni gurin Hajiya ta yi min faɗa na daina sha yanzu na tsinta kaina ya wuce da yanzu. Na gode.
Thank you very much. I think that was very brave of her. So please, another round of applause. I'd like to now ask Hajia Safia Umar to say a few words. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Governor of Kaduna State and his spouse, the Deputy Governor, I would stand on all existing protocol. I will talk from the medical point of view that the first thing for us that we are trying to do is to have evidence-based for treatment. A lot of times we've talked, we have all the helps that is coming, but then for us here in Nigeria and in Kaduna or in a locality, we need to have evidence-based to be able to get good results, because that's why we always have the relapse, and then to have that support system. And so when we are giving awareness, what do we put back in place? Because you cannot just ask someone to stop taking drugs and you don't replace it with something else. Then it's the void and they will always go back to it. So for us, it's that teaching of when you go out to advocate that people should stop drugs, that you find something to replace it with, and then find out why did they start taking the drugs. There is always a reason, and that's why we must come together to help those people before they start taking those drugs. Because once they start, it becomes a problem. It's difficult to stop. There is a relapse, and it affects the brain. It's like any medical condition that when you stop taking your medication, you know that then if you stop taking your blood pressure medication, you know what would happen. So it's the same with drug use. So it's for us to have that evidence-based information before we reach out. And what we've been trying to do is to get organizations and medical personnel to do a lot of training so that we are all doing the right thing, and we are doing it, we're all not doing the same thing. because then there is something that is missing that is not being taken care of. So I would advocate that, like organization like this, that we hold training and engage all the NGOs, find out what it is that they are doing, and for the experts to go through that training and retraining. Because when you reach out to a community, you will find out that they have their own peculiarity. So I am not going to use the dictionary or whatever information that I have to treat someone who is living in Ungwanrimi as somebody who is living in Tudunwada, because their reasons for taking drugs might be different, and my approach has to be different. And so you must be trained and have that information for you to be able to go out for treatment. We know that, of course, we have to engage the community, a lot of enlightenment to enlighten our community and have evidence-based. Treatment is very expensive, as we know. So as such, we must make it affordable for these people and to be able to reach those places. And that's why one of the things we are trying to advocate, and thank God Kaduna State, of course, is the leading state, is for us to have community health centers, so that you can't get someone coming from Zaria to come to Barnawa or for the medical center, that they are able to go there to their own locality to get treatment. And because of the stigma, we haven't gone past that stigmatization, so that when you go into a place, nobody knows why you're going in there. So let's assume you go into a primary health care center. You can go in there for your antenatal clinic. You can go there because you're sick. And at the corner, you have a counselor who is there, who you can always reach out to. And for us, I think it's for us to support our brothers and sisters who have this problem. It's a medical condition, and that for us to embrace them. And once you identify that someone is using, that you help instead of abusing them or putting them on the side. So I think the first step is for us to create that awareness of stigmatization, and then the training, knowing the proper training to give, because if we don't get it right, then we lose the patient, we would lose that person. Thank you.
Thank you, Hajia Safia Umar, for those words of wisdom. So we've heard from the human services and social development aspect of drug abuse. We've heard from the medical aspect of drug abuse. And now I want to introduce Malay Isa Gachi, and those questions that I asked that were commonly asked questions, I think he will tackle those. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. His Excellency, the Governor, Malay Rufai, his Deputy Governor, the Speaker, and the rest. Please, and the rest, yeah. I just have to tell you guys, when people talk about drugs, you think it's a joke. I'm a recovering drug addict. I'm a licensed substance abuse counselor. I'm a life coach. I'm a therapist. And I've been doing this thing for 11 years. When people talk about drugs, you think it's a joke. It's not a joke. Don't go into the system. There are 3 things that drugs do: die, jail, or burn. People die or go to jail or go to institution. That is Barnawa in Kaduna. We have Ekutungu in Katsina. People don't choose to become addicted. I never wanted to be an addict. In the 80s, it was fun. People were smoking weed and gulda and the rest. You want to join the queue. But I have to tell you guys, everybody here, wallahi, wallahi, we are prone to addiction. Genetically, environment, divorce, too many things. There are so many questions now, but I will summarize and answer these questions. But again, let me tell you, nobody will go and challenge and go to car with load of cement. That is addiction. That is suicide. The addiction, the starting is not a problem. Coming out of the addiction. How can you cope? Coping skills, anger management, loneliness, boredom. I get angry, I get annoyed, but I do it one day at a time. It's 11 years now, but it's not easy. Why do some people become addicted to drugs and some don't? And some people don't. Genetically, we are different. We are unique. Some people can drink alcohol today and they will not drink till after 1 month. But people who are addicted, once they start, they don't stop. The best thing to do, don't start drugs. Wallahi, it's not easy to come out alive. We were 18, we are 3 alive now in our group. So just imagine what it is. It's not a joke to be an addict and become clean and become responsible. Okay, try it. Try it. It doesn't work. People die. People die. Some people will never get addicted to drugs. Our environment is different. Our culture is different. Like people in Afghanistan, they eat opium. It's just like the way Hausa people eat kola nut, and they don't get high. The environment is different, the culture is different. That is it. We are unique, we are different. What properties, the second question was, what properties does drug make people addicted? The funny thing about human brain, there are so many billion neurons in the brain. Some people don't get addicted. I call them concrete brain. They don't get addicted. They use today and they will not use. But some people, once it's like a switch. Once it is on, you start, it's all over. And there are kind of drugs that people get addicted to it very fast. Cocaine, crack, LCD, ecstasy, there are so many. People think that Indian hemp is not a drug, it's not medicinal. Duk abin da aka ce haram, haram ne. Does smoking weed lead to use of other drugs? Indian hemp is the gateway to drugs. I can count 100 dealers in Kaduna. You catch them today and they come out tomorrow. The NDLE is doing its best, the government is doing, but these guys are so manipulative. You are seeing them like a monkey, they see you like banana. That is it. These guys who sell drugs are too intelligent. They don't use drugs. It's a market, it's a business. Okay, another question is, how can I help someone if they are on drugs? Be empathic. That's it. Pray for him. You cannot force an addict to stop using drugs. Even he, the addict, is trying to stop, but they can't stop. Drug addiction is a chronic relapsing disease. You cannot tell a cancer patient, don't go to therapy. It doesn't happen. It's a chronic relapsing disease. It doesn't go. You just put a break on it. But the funny thing, as doctor said, people relapse. A majority of people who relapse, they don't come back alive. Once you stop using drugs, after 6 months, on medical terms, your brain will gradually heal. So if you make a mistake and use drug, most likely you have an OD, overdose, you die. Can I be called an addict if only I use once in a while? That is how I started. Once in a while. You think it's a joke? You won't know. People start smoking Indian hemp, half wrap. You reach a state that you buy a liter of Indian hemp, and you know the best dealer is it in Ungwarimi or Ungwenshanu or Badarawa. You know where they are. That's how it started. Don't start. Even if you smoke half a wrap today, tomorrow don't do it. Wallahi, by the time your brain has tolerance on Indian hemp, you become a Jamaican. You will be smoking Indian hemp and you won't get high. That's it. Because the brain has tolerance. Sorry. How can you tell someone if someone is addicted? Especially mothers, let me tell you. If you see your iPhone is missing, your bank account is going down, your son is using different of oud all the time, something is wrong. Yeah. Addicts use strong perfumes, use dark glasses, highly manipulative. They sleep on different time. They are supposed to sleep in the morning, they don't sleep in the morning. They are supposed to come back home by 9 or 10, they come back 3 o'clock. They give you a get man something and they come in. But when you see things are started missing at home, especially your telephone or your laptop or your gold. We know who are buying gold in Kaduna, but you know. You have to watch out. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much to Malan Isa. And I call that a very heavy dose of reality. That's hearing it from the horse's mouth. So next, last but not least on our panel, I'd like to pass the microphone to Zainab Bello, who's representing House of Recovery. They have partnered with Friends Unite in the past.
Good evening, everyone. Please permit me to stand on existing protocols. We've heard from Babangida. We call him Babangida. He's answered most of the questions. So now what next is for us to move on to the solutions. First and foremost is for us to start destigmatizing drug addicts. Stigma is the problem. They are not able to come out to seek help because of stigma. So let the society come together and destigmatize addicts first. Then secondly is for us to go back to the drawing board. What I mean is how we set up our families in the first place. We saw the first drama. I am from a broken home myself, and I cannot begin to tell you my experience. So family is important. How we start the family, from family to nurturing a healthy marriage, healthy relationship, to parenting. It's very, very important. Then number 3 is for us to have data. Honestly, we don't have data. Data collection and analysis is very, very important. Once we have data, you're able to know, okay, how many addicts we have, what are the root causes, what are their reasons, why they started in the first place. Then you can start profiling solutions. Then the last is I want to plead with Christian clerics and Islamic scholars. It's very, very important what we preach. I want to talk from my own view. I want to talk about myself. We're made to understand that women are, I don't know. I don't even want to go into it. But please, it's important the way things we say, what we preach. is not a death sentence. And bringing one partner down is not the solution to the problem. So we should watch what we preach and what we say. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Zainab Bello from House of Recovery, for preferring those solutions. I'd like to please humbly request and ask that my panel stay in their seats. We have a raffle draw as the last item on the agenda, but very quickly, I'd like to give 2 minutes to the Director General of Kaduna State Agency on Substance Abuse. He'd like to say a few words. Thank you.
Your Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nasir Ahmed El-Rufai, and his amiable wife, Our Excellency, Deputy Governor of Kaduna State, Dr. Hadiza Sabuwa Balarabe, senior government official here present, ladies and gentlemen. The drug problem is a pandemic. It's a huge problem. It's disrupting lives, families, and societies. It's a problem that is trying to stop the progress of society. So the Sustainable Development Goals may not be realizable because of the problem of drugs. It's a huge problem. The causes are multifactorial, and it is actually a huge problem, and it requires a big solution. If you see from here, the problem of drugs has two arms, the supply arm and the demand arm. And most of the time in the past, attention has been given to the supply arm in terms of law enforcement. That is very key. That's very important. But we must know that there's a demand arm, which Kaduna State is the first state in the federation that is giving attention to that. And we must commend the efforts of Kaduna State government in trying to look at this problem from the medical standpoint of view. Drug addiction is a medical diagnosis. It requires a medical solution. Of course, the traffickers will face the law, but the addicts need medical attention. And that is why Kaduna State government has done a lot in trying to, in bringing this agency to being, so that, prevention, which is cheaper and better than cure, can be instituted so that preventive measures can be put in place to prevent new addicts. And for those ones who have become addicted, for them to find treatment. There is treatment for drug addiction. And I want everyone to realize that if you have anyone who is suffering from drug addiction, there is treatment for drug addiction. There is biological treatment, there is psychological treatment, there is social treatment for drug addiction. For us in the medical field, we can provide the biological treatment using drugs to treat, detoxify patients and get all of these people back to be able to deal with withdrawal symptoms. Then we can look at what are those predisposing factors that is making them psychologically to be hooked to drugs, and try and give them the right coping styles to be able to cope with this. So the message here is that there is help for people who are suffering from drug addiction. Kaduna State government has gone ahead to award contracts for 4 rehabilitation centers so that people who are addicted to drugs can have succor. It is easier to prevent, but for those who have unfortunately been addicted, there is treatment and help for them. And I want everyone to know that very soon, all of these things will come to play so that everyone that has this problem, or if you know anyone that has this problem, tell them that there is help for them. And that is the message I want everyone to take with them today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. We're very proud that Kaduna State is at the forefront of fighting drug abuse. Very quickly, I told a white lie. The raffle is not the last on the program, but we'll try and make it very quick so that we move to the last items. I'd like to invite our Honorable Commissioner, Auntie Hafsat, as I call her anyway, to take a first dip into the bag. We have several prizes. Thank you.
I have Mero Oyawe. This one I be like saying, you take her. Eh? Oh, you are standing for her. Okay. So. Okay, congratulations.
Thank you. Malam Babangida, next, you dip into the bag for us, please. And we'll see who the lucky winner is. Yeah, you took 2, so you have to take 1. We have Usman Umar. Usman Umar getting that prize. Ticket number is 472. Should we keep that aside or dip again? Oh, okay. Somebody is connecting for him. So the next draw to Hajia Safia Umar. Thank you. Vivian Bangboe. Okay. Vivian Bangboe. Okay. So who's collecting? Okay, our president. So it seems we're a very lucky association. Okay, then the next peak. Zaida Bello will help us with that peak. The next, it doesn't have a name. The number 0130. 0130, that's the ticket number. Anyone? No? Should we go for another one? Please, sorry. No? No? Okay, we'll put that aside because it wouldn't be fair. Okay, so the next, okay. Is this for another prize? Yes. Another prize. This one goes to Aisha Umar, ticket number 462. Aisha Umar, should we put that aside too? Maybe we can trace them after. Okay, Umar. Can you please come and dip into our lucky draw sack? Thank you. No, if you pick your name, they'll really say we're rigging this. This is
number 514.
514. Does anybody have that ticket? 514. Okay. Hard luck. Should we keep that aside as well? Okay. Then the next prize. Are we on to the big prize? Not yet. Okay. So Auntie Abike is moving at random for people to pick. Okay, I can see. Okay, ticket number 303. A lot of these tickets don't have names. Are we sure we can trace? Okay, okay, we'll trace them. Okay, so the next one. The next one. Yay, Aturabisola. Okay. Auntie Abike, don't strain your eyes, I'll read it. The next one is Hashim Malami. Hashim Malami. He was very smart, he even wrote his phone number. Ticket, no chua chua. Ticket 0044. May we please invite Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor, to give the next prize. Auntie Abike, I'm even afraid to say it. Okay. So, okay. Thank you to Her Excellency, the Deputy Governor. So Auntie Abike bought the presents, she wrapped them, and now she's getting them. Okay, okay, her Our friend, sorry. Sorry, thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, Hashim Malami. Okay. 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 We'll go with this. Okay. Okay. He won that one. Yes. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. And now we're on to the second to last prize. No. Now the star prize. Auntie Abike, can I ask you to go to His Excellency, Governor of our state, to pick for the star prize? Thank you, sir. This is our star prize. There's no name. It's a ticket number 0124. 0124. Can we trace the person? Okay. Please check. Is it 424 or 124? 124. 124. Okay. The very, very last one, and this is the star prize. So thank you to our mother of the state. I hope she picks my name. Transport. Okay, what's the ticket number? Transport 0217. So congratulations to the overall winner. Okay, we're inviting His Excellency to please present the star prize. Thank you. It says transport. Thank you so. Thank you so much. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Congratulations. Thank you for your time. We only have 2 items from the agenda.
mai jego ta yi abin kunya kai dan da ta haifa ya koma ga ragon sunan ya tsinke ga ubanta ya satan rogo ga uwarta ta karye a kafa a gidan hayan an kore su mutan gari ba sa son su faɗa muku ne ko kun san su a'a da ma dai ka bar su a garin can ma an kore su sun zo nan ma ba a san su na abinci ma ba sa samu sai sun yi bara za a ba su kutuba ta kama su karma ta same su sun maura turu mun hango su sun gangaro kuma mun gan su mu bi su makama su ashe kowa ma ya san su shi yasa muka je maka mun san su ta tabar za in ji me jego Thomas, Mami of Gentle Mary. Yumman. Medukamu, Mezagimu, Yumman. Medukamu, Mezagimu, Yumman. Medukamu, Mezagimu, Tatabazul, Malmalatin, Jarabat, Kadaratin, Madur Gujida, Allo, the Machaji, Garum, Kwanza, Maya, Kwanzika, Young Gubansea, Koma, Langa, Allah, Matas, Yumman. Rashin kunya don ko ne ko wata bashi tana liƙe mai karamba ni zobe ne ko wasa kashi tana liƙe mai donar rigima tafki ne ko wani shige shi bai komawa ba na sani.
Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Kaduna State, Dr. Hadiza Sabwa Balarabe, Your Excellency, my number one boss, another Hadiza Ismail Rufai, Honorable Commissioners, President and friends and members of Friends Unite, ladies and gentlemen, I've been asked to say a few words. I would not take a lot of your time. I just want to thank Friends Unite for this initiative. I want to thank all the artists, performers, and other creative people that put this together. It's really been a beautiful night. We enjoyed ourselves. We also learned a lot. I want to particularly thank Malam Babangida or Isa Gachi for sharing his experiences. I think he will be a very useful person to assist our Kaduna Bureau for Substance Abuse. We are going to use him. So I'm sure the Deputy Governor will be contacting him soon. This problem of drug abuse is a very serious problem. It is destroying our children. It is affecting our wives and our future as a society and as a country. And I think we must all put our hands, heads, and brains together to find a solution to it. We must all collaborate, be patient, and work towards finding a solution. It will not happen overnight. We must continue to advocate, we must continue to preach, we must continue to collaborate. I want to thank Friends Unite for this, and we look forward to working with them and other organizations like them to find a solution to this problem. I wish you all safe journey back to your homes and a very, very peaceful night. Tomorrow is Sunday. Enjoy yourself. Don't try anything if you think you'll get addicted to it. Good night and God bless you all.
To the leaping antelope. We are all connected in the great circle of life.